Our topic of discussion today is National Commission for Protection of Child Rights. Introduction. Children are the pillars of a nation. The future development and strength of the nation will depend on children with healthy mind and body. They are the source of strength and reservoir of human resources of the nation. As such, there is need to protect children from hazardous job exploitation and discrimination by ensuring rights to them. The importance of child rights have been recognized both at national and international level. The Constitution of India under Articles 15 Clause 3, 21A, 23 Clause 1, 24, 39E and F, 45 provides various rights and safeguards to children. Besides, many legal rights are also provided under various laws enacted by Parliament. For instance, Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act 1986, Juvenile Justice, Care and Protection of Children Act 2000, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 and the Rights of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009 are some of the important legislation that ensure legal rights and safeguards for children. The existence of various rights and safeguards necessitated a commission to look after proper implementation of these rights and safeguards and cases related to violation of such rights. In this regard, establishment of the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights in 2007 is a significant step. The Commission is a statutory body set up by an Act of Parliament called the Commission for Protection of Child Rights Act 2005 to protect, promote and defend child rights in India. The Child Rights Act of 2005 provides in detail composition, tenure, power and functions of the Commission. Significantly, under the Act, the child rights includes the children's rights adopted in the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Child on the 20th November 1989, which was ratified by the Government of India on the 11th December 1992. Under this convention, a child has been defined as a human being below the age of 18 years. Composition of the Commission. The Commission is a multi-member body consisting of a chairperson and 6 members. The chairperson should be a person of eminence who has done outstanding work for promoting the welfare of children. The 6 members should be from amongst persons of eminence, ability, integrity, standing and experience in the following fields: education, child health, care, welfare or child development, juvenile justice or case of neglected or marginalized children or children with disabilities, elimination of child labor in distress, child psychology or sociology, and laws relating to children. The chairperson and other members are appointed by the central government and they hold office for a term of 3 years. The chairperson or a member can relinquish the office at any time by addressing his or her resignation to the central government. Further, the central government can remove the chairperson or a member can also be removed from the office on the ground of proved insolvent, unsound mind, refusing to act or incapacity to act, etc. by the central government. The salaries allowances and other service conditions of the chairperson and members are prescribed by the central government. The functions of the Commission. Under Section 13 of the NCPCR Act 2005, the Commission is required to perform all or any of the following functions: examine and review the safeguards provided by or under any law for the time being in force for the protection of child rights and recommend measures for their effective implementation. Present to the central government annually and at such other intervals as the Commission may deem fit reports upon the working of those safeguards. Inquire into violation of child rights and recommend initiation of proceeding in such cases. Examine all factors that inhibit the enjoyment of rights of children affected by terrorism, communal violence, riots, natural disaster, domestic violence, HIV/AIDS, trafficking, maltreatment, torture and exploitation, pornography and prostitution, and recommend appropriate remedial measures. Look into the matters relating to children in need of special care and protection, including children in distress, marginalized and disadvantaged children, children in conflict with law, juveniles, children without family, and children of prisoners, and recommend appropriate remedial measures. Study treaties and other international instruments and undertake periodical review of existing policies, programs, and other activities on child rights, and make recommendation for their effective implementation in the best interests of children. Undertake and promote research in the field of child rights. Spread child rights literacy among various sections of the society and promote awareness of the safeguards available for protection of these rights through publication, the media, seminars, and other available means. Inspect or cause to be inspected any juvenile custodial home or any other place of residence or institution meant for children under the control of the central government or any state government or any other authority, including any institution run by a social organization where children are detained or lodged for the purpose of treatment, reformation or protection, and take up with these authorities for remedial action if found necessary. Inquire into complaints and suo motu notice of matters relating to deprivation and violation of child rights, non-implementation of laws providing for protection and development of children, non-compliance of policy, decisions, guidelines, or instructions aimed at mitigating hardship to and ensuring welfare of the children, and to provide relief to such children or take up the issues arising out of such matters with appropriate authorities, and such other functions as it may consider necessary for the promotion of child rights and any other matter incidental to the above functions. Powers of the Commission. The powers of the Commission are provided in subsection 1 of section 14 of the NCPCR Act. It lays down that the Commission, while inquiring into any matters, fall under Clause J of subsection 1 of section 13, have all the powers of a civil court trying a suit under the Code of Civil Procedure 1908, and in particular in respect of the following matters: summoning and enforcing the attendance of any person and examining him on oath, discovery and production of any document, receiving evidence on affidavits, requisitioning any public record or copy thereof from any court or office, and issuing summons for the examination of witnesses or documents. The Commission shall also have the power to forward any case to a magistrate having jurisdiction to try the same, and the magistrate to whom any such case is forwarded shall proceed to hear the complaint against the accused if the case has been forwarded to him under Section 346 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. The Commission may take any of the following steps upon the completion of an inquiry held under this Act. It may recommend to the concerned government or authority the initiation of proceedings for prosecutions or such other actions as the Commission may deem fit against the concerned person or persons. It may approach the Supreme Court or the High Court concerned for necessary directions, orders, or writs. It may recommend to the concerned government or authority for the grant of such interim relief to the victim or the members of his family as the Commission may consider necessary. Report of the Commission. Section 16 of the Act lays down that the Commission shall submit an annual report to the central government and to the state government concerned. It may at any time submit special reports on any matter of urgent importance. The annual and special reports of the Commission shall be laid before each House of Parliament or the state legislature respectively, as the case may be, along with a memorandum of action taken or proposed to be taken on the recommendations of the Commission and the reasons for non-acceptance of the recommendations, if any, within a period of 1 year from the date of receipt of such reports. Conclusion. Establishment of NCPCR in 2007 is a landmark step towards the direction of child rights protection and promotion. The NCPCR is a statutory commission set up by an Act of Parliament called NCPCR Act 2005. Under the Act, the Commission has been provided with a mandate to protect, promote and defend child rights. It also looks after the implementation of constitutional and legal rights of children. The NCPCR not only establishes a national level commission but also entrusts upon state governments the establishment of a state commission for protection of child rights to look after the rights and safeguards of children in the state. The existence of a commission for protection of child rights, though significant, is not sufficient for the protection and proper implementation of rights and safeguard to children. There is need to educate the society about the importance and need for protecting children from various forms of exploitation and deprivation. Moreover, there is also need to coordinate the functioning and activities of non-governmental organizations working in the field of child rights and safeguards.